Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Mike.
Do you know what today is?
I think it's time to play a match. Am I got the right day or am I on Australian time?
No, it's the Australian #1 day. Which, do you know what that means? It means we got a new special going on.
Oh.
You rent Kangaroo Jack 3 VHS tapes at Kangaroo Jack. You get the fourth 50% off. It's an amazing fucking deal.
That is a good deal. It is hard to pass
and
that
we get
up.
them because they're not going to rewind the tapes. So we get to charge 50 cents every time they don't.
That's why I say you can rewind.
Exactly.
Who wants to have fun in movie trivia? That's overrated. Kelly, you're 0-2. You're great, but you're 0-2. Albert is 0-2 and also great. So I think we have the advantage here. Albert, what do you think?
I've had pretty bad luck in my previous Warzone match, which was over a year ago. So hopefully that luck turns around here today. But yeah, this should be, you told me not to have fun, so now I'm just kind of confused. I guess this should be a serious match then.
Yeah, with serious faces. We're only here to make enemies, and we make friends along the way. Fuck them, throw them away. We're here to win. Because you know what? This is competitive.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Cameron Holzman. On the desk with me, we've got Mr. Payson Johnson. Payson, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I think this is going to be a very fun match. These two are very, very nice competitors. I don't think their records quite reflect their knowledge. It's going to be respectful when Albert doesn't have, some insane meme in the back of his computer. It literally just says the Kingsman, so I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Something tells me more likely Albert did not have the time to do that, but we'll say it's out of respect. Yeah, I think this is going to be a great match between Kelly and Albert. So with that being said, we will get started. We will bring in both of our competitors as we get into round number one. Round number one will work the way it always does. You will get 8 different questions in 8 different categories. For each question, you will have about 15 to 20 seconds to write your answer down on your whiteboard. If you get the answer right, you will get a point. If you get the answer wrong, you will not get a point. If you get all 8 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question, also worth 1 point. Any questions before we get going in the match?
Nope.
All right, and reminder to both competitors, you do have 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. So your first question will come in the category of the 1990s. How does Brooks kill himself in The Shawshank Redemption?
Very, very uplifting way to start the match.
You know, I have a weird thing where when I'm running bar trivia, I do that where I'm like, yeah, it's happy. And then I do a music round. And it's like, all right. And now your next song is Fix You by Coldplay. Let's have fun, everybody. 5.
Real Johnny 23.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Albert.
I said he hangs himself.
And Kelly.
Hangs himself.
Both correct.
Your second question will be coming to you in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who plays the ancient evil witch Lamia in Stardust? Now you run into a lot of people at bar trivia. Have you ever met an ancient evil witch?
I was gonna make a joke, but I really don't want to because I will get in trouble for it. So I will just say no.
Fair.
5,
you know what?
4,
I respect
3,
that decision.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kelly.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
And Albert.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Both correct. Your third question will come in the category of romance. Leonard Whiting and Olivia Hussey play the title characters in what classic romance film?
Something really nerdy about the name Leonard. Well, you just hear that and you just want to give that person a wedgie.
I blame The Big Bang Theory because the name Leonard, they attempted to make it cool again in the masterpiece, the Angry Birds movie, but Big Bang Theory was just too powerful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Albert.
I don't have anything.
And Kelly.
Wuthering Heights.
Both incorrect. Looking for Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. I believe the one from the 30s, question mark?
From the 60s.
From the 60s. Payson. Yeah, I don't know. Next question.
Next question, category of directors. Who directed Straight Outta Compton?
Now you have publicly made fun of me for pronouncing the title of this movie wrong.
Pronouncing it like the white Canadian boy that you are, straight out of Compton.
Well, that's where they are. They are going straight out of Compton.
Exactly. They are coming out of Compton.
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kelly
F. Gary Gray.
and Albert.
F. Gary Gray.
It's a very mean thing to say about Gary Gray, but that is correct.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a bad joke. Your next question will come in the category of comedies. What is the name of the main knight in Arthur's court that John Cleese plays in Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Movie's great.
You know, if Koho is our king, are we his knights?
No, we're his Kingsman, Payson.
Oh, we're his
It's
Kingsman.
behind Albert. It's on the sign.
Very good point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Albert
I'm blanking. I wrote Robin.
and Kelly.
Sir Lancelot.
Sir Lancelot is
Goddamn.
correct. Kelly taking the 1-point lead.
Your sixth question will be coming to you in the category of crime. Training Day is set in what U.S. city?
This movie is very disappointing to me. So
Oh,
I watched
wow.
it. It's 2 hours long. Not a damn train in sight.
What the heck?
You know what's even worse? Train Spotting, a movie that promises that you will see trains in the title.
No trains.
5, 4,
Spoiler alert.
3, 2,
Now, Wild
1.
West.
Pens down. We'll go to Kelly
New York City.
and Albert.
I said Philadelphia.
Both incorrect. Looking for Los Angeles. Los Angeles. So we get into your penultimate question in the category of action adventure. What 80s action film is about a group of teenagers dubbed the Wolverines defending their town from Soviet forces?
You know what? I think more than ever, I think the phrase "no comment."
I think there's a reason Kelly is really struggling.
I apologize.
5, 4,
Good job, guys. Dodge that one.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Albert
I don't have anything.
and Kelly.
Wolverines. Red Dawn.
Red Dawn is correct. A very not relevant movie.
Oh, of course not. All right, and your final question will be coming to you in the category of actors and actresses. Who appears in Primal Fear, Kingdom of Heaven, and Moonrise Kingdom? Now, when you used to record from the church, would you say you were recording from the Kingdom of Heaven?
No, I would say I'm recording from an office when I should be emptying garbage cans.
Fair.
And that if anyone knew what was happening, I could probably lose my job.
Sneaking it in.
Repeat question.
Absolutely, that is Kelly's first repeat. Who appears in Primal Fear, Kingdom of Heaven, and Moonrise Kingdom?
Someone asked me because I filmed from somewhere, or I was like on call from somewhere that wasn't my house the other day. So it was like, "Oh, are you at the church?" And I was like, "No, I don't work there anymore. I will never be on call from there again. If I am, it's in the middle of a service, and that's worse."
That would be very strange.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Kelly
Edward Norton.
and Albert.
Edward Norton.
Both correct. So at the end of round number 1, I have Kelly at 6, Albert at 4. Is that what you have, Payson?
That is exactly what I have.
All right, then we will get into round number 2. Round number 2 is our wheel round. We will bring up the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. Our wheel has 8 different categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Our player in the lead, who in this case is Kelly, will get to choose if she would like to spin first or defer. Whichever person spins, if they like what they get on their first spin, they can spin again unless they land on spinners or opponent's choice. But they will be stuck with whatever they get on their second spin. They will then get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. Or they can go to multiple choice for 1 point. But reminder that stealing is available, so be careful. The categories on today's wheel are Star Trek, pre-1970 Disney animation, coming of age/teen, sports, Haley Steinfeld, Studio Ghibli, biopics, crime, and of course, spinners and opponent's choice. So we'll bring in Mike Hanley. Would you like to spin first or defer, Kelly?
You're doing
My
good, Kelly. What are you thinking?
instinct is defer, but it's so much of a much. What do you think?
Let's defer.
Yeah, we'll defer, please.
All right, deferring. So we will bring in Spence for Albert's first spin. You land on pre-1970 Disney. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
So it is. Can I clarify something just before we go forward? Is this Disney animation or anything Disney's ever created?
This is specifically
Animation.
Disney animation, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So Albert, Mr. Fan Boy, I got faith in you in this category. What do you think?
I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of want to spin away from it just because the pre-1970s is like the one that I'm not so strong at.
That's fair. I do know that you and Boatman used it in Fandom before, so I am like, maybe you're confident in it, and I do want to
We are going
you-
to need a decision fairly quickly.
Okay, I trust you. Respin it.
All right, spinning again. Whatever you land on, you will be stuck with. And it seems fate would have it that you are getting questions about pre-1970 Disney.
Okay.
All right, take your time. You got this.
Mhm.
Payson, would you like to read Albert his questions in the category of pre-1970 Disney?
Absolutely, Albert. Your first question in the category of pre-1970s Disney animation. In what film will you find a villainous figure called the Chernabog?
Fantasia.
That is correct for 2 points.
And a tie game.
Tie game. Your second question. How many children do Faline and Bambi have at the end of Bambi?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options. Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5?
2.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question. In Lady and the Tramp, what is the name of the bloodhound that is friends with Jock?
Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice, please.
Multiple choice options. Is it A, Bruce, B, Fritz, C, Trusty, or D, Al?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Trusty.
That is correct for 1 point. Penultimate question in the category of pre-1970s Disney animation. Who narrates the Wind in the Willows segment of The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad?
Bing Crosby.
That is incorrect. Kelly, a chance for a 2-point steal.
Five, 4, 3.
Basil
2.
Rathbone.
That is correct for 2 points.
And we have a manager asking to be brought in. Yes.
Hey, so I just want to clarify really quickly. The question was just who it didn't delineate actor or character. Albert, I'm not sure if there's grounds for a challenge there to be more familiar. Do you want to take a shot? Because I think there's some room. Because you guessed an actor and they didn't clarify what they were looking for.
Well, they're asking for the narrator, right?
Right.
So-
They said who narrates. And the answer was a character. The answer could have been an actor, as you guessed.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
I guess we can challenge that.
Okay, so I'd like to challenge that the question you asked for didn't specify whether you're looking for a character or an actor, and it is vague. Therefore, I think the question should be thrown out.
All right, we will review the challenge and we will be right back. All right, we are back from the challenge. We have reviewed it. In the question, as much as we did not specify whether we were looking for actor or character, Basil Rathbone is simply just credited as being the narrator. There is no character who narrates that segment. So with that being said, the challenge has been denied, overruled. I don't know what the term we're using is. It has not been accepted, so Kelly will still get the 2-point steal. So with that, I have the score tied 8-8. Is that what you have, Payson?
Yes, and we are going into Albert's last round 2 question.
There we go.
All right, Albert, your final question, the category pre-1970s Disney animation.
Mhm.
What is the name of Arthur's older brother in The Sword and the Stone?
I don't want to risk it. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options. Is it A, Uther, B, Kay, C, William, or D, Harold?
K?
That is correct for 1 point.
So at the end of Albert's round, I am getting myself up to 9 points. Kelly at 8 with steals.
That is what I have.
All right, so we will bring back up the wheel. We will bring in Mr. Mike Hanley for Kelly's first spin. And I swear I primed the wheel. Your real first
I'll take it.
spin. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness. It lands on Star Trek. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Mike, I'm thinking spin again.
Yeah, let's spin it again.
All right, spinning again. Whatever you land on, you will be stuck with. You land on the category of crime.
Okay.
You got this, Kelly.
Okay.
All right, and Kelly, I will be giving you your questions in the category of crime. In Bottle Rocket, the group's first official heist is a robbery of what kind of location?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, jewelry store, B, bookstore, C, art gallery, or D, car dealership.
A.
A is incorrect, Albert, for the 1 point steal. Is it A, jewelry store, B, bookstore, C, art gallery, or D, car dealership?
Car dealership?
That is also incorrect. We're looking for a bookstore. Your second question. Robert Shaw, Charles Durning, and Eileen Brennan provide supporting performances in what crime film?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Night of the Hunter, B, The Long Goodbye, C, The Sting, or D, Paper Moon.
C.
C, The Sting is correct for 1 point. In Nightcrawler, Lou pays for his camcorder by selling a stolen what?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, ring, B, car, C, bike, or D, cell phone.
A.
A is incorrect, Albert, for the 1 point steal. Is it A, ring, B, car, C, bike, or D, cell phone?
Cell phone?
That is also incorrect. We're looking for bike. Steals a bike, sells it. Your fourth question. Who directed After Hours?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Brian De Palma, B, Martin Scorsese, C, Martin Brest, or D, Barry Levinson.
B.
B, Martin Scorsese is correct. And your final question. In which classic crime film will you find black market drug dealer Harry Lime?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Shadow of a Doubt, B, Touch of Evil, C, The Third Man, or D, The Asphalt Jungle.
C.
And that is correct for 1 point. So at the end of Kelly's turn, I have Kelly at 11, Albert at 9. Is that what you have, Payson?
That is what I have.
All right, then we will get into round number 3. Round number 3, as always, is our Pick Your Poison round. Our competitors are going to get to choose what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4-point questions. The categories that they can choose from today are Emma Stone, musicals, animated, 2000s, romance, biopics, drama, and romantic comedies. So we will let our competitors choose what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4-point questions. We will be back to you right now. All right, we are back. Our competitors have had the chance to choose what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4-point questions. Kelly has chosen her 1 in romance, her 2 in rom-coms, her 3 in animation, and her 4 in musicals, whereas Albert has chosen his 1 in rom-coms, his 2 in musicals, his 3 in Emma Stone, and his 4 in animated. We will start with Albert as he is behind, and we will ask him questions until either he has caught up or he has been mathematically eliminated. So, Albert, are you ready for your 1-point question in romantic comedies?
Yes.
All right, your 1-point question. Cher and Nicolas Cage play the 2 leads in what 1987 romantic comedy?
Moonstruck.
That is correct for 1 point. And we will stick with Albert for his 2. If he hits this, he will take the lead. Your 2-point question in musicals. Mamma Mia primarily takes place on a fictional island in what European country?
Grease.
That is correct for 2 points, and also the name of a far worse musical. So we will go over to Payson for Kelly's 1-pointer.
Yes, Kelly, your 1-pointer in the category of romance. Who directed Say Anything?
John Hughes.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Cameron Crowe. So we will be moving on to your 2-pointer in the category of rom-coms. Who plays adult Matt, the love interest of Jenna in 13 Going on 30?
Mark Ruffalo.
That is correct for 2 points.
So we will go back to Albert for his 3-point question in the category of Emma Stone. Your question, Albert.
Mm-hmm.
In Crazy Stupid Love, who plays Richard, Stone's boyfriend she breaks up with at the start of the film?
I don't know.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first repeat. In Crazy Stupid Love, who plays Richard, Stone's boyfriend she breaks up with at the start of the film? Five, 4.
I don't know. Justin Timberlake.
1. That is incorrect. We're looking for Josh Groban. Josh Groban. So we will stick with Albert for his 4-point question in animated. If he hits this, he will send it back to Kelly. If not, Kelly will win. So Albert, your 4-point question in animation. What 2008 animated film takes place in the jungle of Newell? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your second repeat. Your question again. What 2008 animated film takes place in the jungle of Newell? 5, 4, 3.
I'll use my last repeat.
All right, your final repeat. What 2008 animated film takes place in the jungle of Newell?
The Wild Thornberrys movie.
And your winner, Kelli Mehan. The answer we were looking for is Horton Hears a Who. Horton Hears a Who is the correct answer. So we will get to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher, Albert. Albert, I think just the wheel and the questions didn't necessarily go the way you wanted them. You spun away from pre-1970 Disney, and it didn't matter because if you had spun twice away, it still would have landed on it somehow. But yeah, I think you played decent in round one. You kept it really close considering how your round two went. Thoughts on how the match went?
No, the round one, there are some misses that I should have known, like the Lancelot. And yeah, 3 matches in a row, I land on my opponent's strength in Warzone singles, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, I wish I could have played better, but no, Kelli played great today. So yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's literally it's that one question that we tried to challenge. Where if that swings the other way, it could be a victory for us. I wanted matches like decided by one question because there were a few points we could have caught up, but honestly, you guys both played a very tight game. It was just that one challenge, which if it went our way, maybe be on the other side, but who's to say?
Yeah, absolutely. So with that being said, I have no idea when we will see you again, if we will see you again. I'm sure we probably will. I think you'll get at least like a retirement match, probably.
Sounds good.
If you do come back, is there anyone who you would like to face?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll play anyone. I like to play, but if I get the opportunity, I'll take on anyone.
All right, taking on anyone, namely Kaleb Boatman in his return. So we will see him later as we bring in our winner for tonight, Kelli. Kelli, that was a great match. Pulled it out in the end. It was very close. How do you feel?
Oh, my heart rate's got to go down a little bit because it's been up the whole match. That round one was so tight. And then Albert really played really well through like an opponent's strength. That's always a hard place to be in. But I feel good that I'm on my way to being a 500 player. It's all I've ever dreamed of for a while now. So it's happening. But I just got to say the biggest thank you to Mike. He's just been an amazing manager and support. So thank you for everything.
No, you've done amazing. And I've told you before, your record does not prove how fucking good you are, and you proved it today. Everyone gets a fucking copy of Kangaroo Jack for free. Come to the video store, you get a fucking copy for free for this.
You know I haven't seen that movie. That's not my movie.
Now you can see it.
Can we do something Disney so it's on brand, please?
Rescuers Down Under. There you go.
There it is.
But yeah, so Kelli, you finally officially have a win on your record. You are on your way to being 500. I don't know if we will be seeing you again before the tournament. I feel like now that you have a win, you will probably be a lower seed in the tournament, would be my guess. Thoughts on that? And is there anyone you would like to play?
Just the position you want to be in. People that have gone for the title when you just get your first win and build some confidence. That's going to be great. No, it's always a joy to play and anyone in the community. So whatever happens, I'm just looking forward to having another great game because I've been very fortunate to have really good games so far. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that being said, we will say goodbye to Mike and to Kelli. Payson, final thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I think both players put up a great game, and Kelli was able to pull it out at the end. I think both players had very nice showings today.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that being said, we are going to get out of here. So I have been Cameron Holzman, and on behalf of Payson Johnson, Adelaide Spence, Albert Wiradharma, Mike Hanley, and Kelli Mehan, thank you all for watching. Have a great whatever time of day it is that you're watching this video.
Bye-bye, boys. Have fun storming the castle. Think it'll work? It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.